So we're in Kimberley, some welcome rain after the heat of yesterday.
Stand there, but to cross that busy circle is
no, we'll do it.
yeah.
African pedestrians don't fear traffic. You look everywhere except where the car's coming from. What's this place?
This is the moth shell, the shell hole.
Oh, the moths.
That's an Impala aeroplane.
Yeah.
This is now from the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
And I'm not too sure what that gun, probably from World War II, a howitzer or something.
Yeah.
And the moth is an acronym. It means it's an organisation which looks after ex-military members, so soldiers and Air Force people.
Yep.
And it's an acronym meaning Military Order of the Tin Hats.
Yeah.
So
The equivalent of our RSL, the returned servicemen.
yeah. So they look after the veterans, and if you've fallen on hard times, they will take care of you.
Yeah.
So,
But there's this imposing monolith we're interested in now. This is the third of the siege towns that we've visited: Mafeking, Ladysmith, and Kimberley, and we can see that this is Cecil Rhodes's money, because the other two certainly don't have anything this impressive.
certainly not.
Here you get to see two white people taken out by cars on the road, but we're going to attempt it
Cover.
because they come from all directions.
All right, you're okay. Let's move across.
Okay.
There we are.
Wow.
It looks like a Greek.
He does. He's gone for the neoclassical.
Yeah, that's going to be one. And it was commissioned at St. Isis at one of those to commemorate those.
Commissioned by Rhodes to remember those who died in the siege. And down there, that might be a school, Tony.
That is a school. I think that's St. Corrections Kimberley Boys High.
But there's some gorgeous, big terraced houses from the Victorian era just down that street there.
Very much so.
Beautiful. Obviously there's some money in this town. Now, is it De Beers we're visiting later?
That's right. This is where De Beers really all started.
That's right.
So here the Diamond House.
De Beers diamonds.
Yep.
Apparently Tony will be giving me a sample of a diamond before I leave.
Yeah. Now we'll do that.
Look at this baby.
Of the Long Cecil. So
Long Cecil.
yeah, it was made in response to what the Boer cannons here. They had the long toms.
Ah,
And I believe it was made by an American engineer, General Abram Labram, and he made this in the De Beers workshops at the mine. And yes, it fired back at the Boers. I don't know how effective it was, but
oh, this is the man who made it.
yeah.
So we get to see.
Ironically enough, he also died in the siege.
Oh, look at that, Kipling.
Yes. You'll see on the other side of this monument, there's the words. Yeah.
In honor, memory of George
Frederick
Labram, Detroit, Michigan. That's where they make the motor cars, or they used to.
Yeah, used to.
Detroit Rock City.
That's right.
Designed this gun known as Long Cecil, was killed by a Boer shell at Kimberley on the 9th of February 1900. So the Boers got their own back on him. This is the actual Long Cecil, or it's a replica?
It's a replica.
Okay. And I like the little effect of the chains.
Because you must remember, the British military didn't have anything against what the Boers had in their big guns. 11 bodies in this crypt.
There's bodies in here apparently, Tony's telling us. And
you can't go in.
it's quite a long sort of... Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Imagine having that as a door.
Yeah.
Hello! Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
Yeah. It's as I say, so have a look at the wording here on this side.
Oh, it's wording.
So here's what
Lengthy wording.
in script from, this is Rudyard Kipling, the
Rudyard.
man who
Oh, yeah.
wrote the Jungle Book.
This is for a charge to our children.
In sign of the price we paid. The price that we paid for freedom that comes unsoiled to your hand. Read, revere, and uncover. Here are the victors laid, we that died for their country, being sons of the land.
Died for their city.
Sorry, not country. Being sons of the land.
It's a bit hard to read too close, and my fear of heights is kicking in again. Man, it's very slippery. Hang on. Okay, I'll be able to read it better for you from here. Okay.
There we go. Now you can see it better.
Yeah. Rudyard Kipling, Jungle Book. This is for a chance. This strange lettering. This is for a chance. Charge. So let's start again. This is for a charge to our children in sign of the price we paid, the price that we paid for freedom that comes unsoiled to your hand. Read, revere, and uncover. Here are the victors laid, they that died for their city, being sons of the land.
It's like a bit of like a poem as well.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very
Emotive.
Yeah. Rhodes had the money. So
I'm not sure the Boers would have agreed with that totally.
No, of course not.
But there's not like you can ever, people never go up to that crypt up the top there. I would have laid.
Thankfully it's sealed off.
I would have laid the unknown soldier up there. So very imposing. Oh look, here's a pearl of wisdom from Kipling.
There you are. That's it. Made in China.
Of course.
Yeah.
Very imposing.
You must remember that Kimberley was once in the Orange Free State. I mean, when diamonds was discovered, the borderline was conveniently moved into the Cape Colony.
And now it's back in the Free State?
No, it's still the Northern Cape. And Kimberley is the provincial capital of the Northern Cape.
What, we're still in the Cape?
Yeah, we're still in the Northern Cape.
Oh, wow.
But we're very close to the Free State. The line was just conveniently changed.
To the glory of God and in honoured memory of the undermentioned officers, non-commissioned officers and men who fell during the siege of Kimberley at Carter's Ridge on the 28th of November. We're not going to go through them all. Highlanders,
Cape
Light Horse, Cape Police, any Australians, Lancashires.
Diamond Field Horse. I think these would be all South African.
Kimberley Light Horse.
Yeah.
There might be an Australian or two in a private capacity.
Because remember, this attracted people from all over the world when diamonds was discovered here.
Yeah.
You know, some men and women from all over the world came out.
There was a few killed at the diamond fields.
Yeah.
There's an accidental
shot. Yeah.
So you can imagine if gold got people excited, imagine what the story of a diamond field would have done to people's enthusiasm for looking for money, wealth.
The order of things, it was diamonds first discovered here in the 1860s.
Right.
And then about 25 years later, gold was discovered up in the Witwatersrand, Johannesburg, in the 1880s. And those were mainly one of the two instigators to get Britain's interest back in the...
So diamonds first, then gold.
Gold, that's correct, yes.
This is, we're outside the Kimberley Club. I reminded Tony that I wanted to see this place as a tourist. This is John Rhodes.
Sorry? Oh, we're not guests. We're just coming in to have a look at the hotel. All right, thank you.
See if we can get in. Curry Street, this is where. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
There is the man.
There's John there. Wow, look at this place.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm just showing.
You can see here, this is the man. Did he smoke cigars? Do we know?
I don't really know.
Okay, well, he's a bit unhealthy.
Wow, look at these pool tables.
Look at the pool tables. Wow. Wow, look at this.
Let's look at it.
This is real. Yeah, that's right. Cran Club. Oh my God, these are full-size snooker tables. And you got your bar. That fireplace would have been there when Cecil was having a brandy or a whiskey, muttering to himself, bloody Bonotto.
And as far as I know, in the early days, women were not allowed in.
No, that's right.
It was only gentlemen.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that was the same with the Petersburg Club. It wasn't until the 1990s women and blacks were allowed in.
Yeah.
This will be the same. Black,
Especially.
There'll be no blacks in here until the 90s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. And I mean, if you had a few bob or two.
Jim Jamison.
Yeah.
Jamison Raid.
There's Bonnie Benato.
There's Bonnie.
Yeah.
There's Cecil.
Yeah.
And they're reaching in to top his glass up.
Rhodesia. Look, he's the only man ever to have a countryman.
That's right. Rhodesia. Let's not forget that. Beautiful smell coming out of like antiseptic or something. Siege of Kimberley. Siege of Kimberley is some of the beautiful mercenaries fighting with the Boers, Boer gun. Some British soldiers. There's Colonel Keckwich. There in the left corner. He was the local
He was
man.
in charge. Keckwich.
Artillery, Kimberley. Beautiful. Look at the ceiling. Look at the beautiful. The stained glass with the lots of photos of the siege we probably are going to see tomorrow. Kimberley Club Committee, 1888. I want that smell of the dress code.
The dress code.
I'm flouting it.
Yeah.
I'm flouting that. So this is where you have your cigar. Read the papers. The London periodicals will arrive here 6 months late, but that's not the point.
Right Honourable Cecil J. Rhodes, MLA. I don't know what MLA means.
Member of Legislative Assembly.
Yeah, very well done.
The London papers would have been delivered here.
Yeah, for sure.
Somewhere there's probably one of those devices to snick the end of your cigar.
Yeah.
Sit in here, do your business.
Just amazing.
You know, they'd know you by name. You know, the waiters and that would all be first name basis. Rhodes, Turner, Maguire. There he is, fella. You love him or you loathe him. Oh, look at this. I'm seeing some royalty. Dr. Jamieson, there he is. This is sort of for card games. You might have your card games in here. Once again, beautiful old pictures and portraits, a bit dark in there. Here's the King and Queen, 1947, I'd say. There it is. Remember we saw in Liz's book, the same order. They Field Marshal Monty of Alamein. I would like to thank the committee and the members of the Kimberley Club with the very best of hospitality during my short visit. It's been a real pleasure to visit Kimberley, and I know a town about which I have heard so very much. That's her signature, George. I step into the magnificence of the... I don't know if this is a private bar. There's the guns. Rogers. Oh, look at that. That's a bit taken from Rogers' leg. What happened to him? Siege. Long Tom gun. About 3 o'clock on the 8th of February. The Long Tom bombardment passed through the Middlebrook Photographic Studios and exploded on Toyspan Road, spreading shrapnel and shell fragments. A 13.5-pound fragment crashed into the veranda of the Kimberley Club, badly splintering the woodwork, while yet another fragment hit the architect, Fergus Carstairs Rogers, in the leg. Well, that's him. And that's the bit that got him in the leg. Dolly, a daughter of Fergus, stated that her father had been in the club for a meeting when Major O'Meara was leaving when the shell exploded. He had served in the Queen's Hussars. Okay, I won't read it all, but you get the idea. Lots of memorabilia. Coins, look at those Krugerrands. I had one of those. Had been the operative word, past tense. Magnificent kudu up there. Who's that? Oppenheimer, is it? There's a replica of Long Cecil, the gun we saw this morning. That's a Long Tom. Bit of sketch work. Fantastic, isn't it? Okay, I think we should get out of here. Kimberley Club, 1896 it was given to them. Wow, okay. Well, there's a few military men. I do like a military man. Cape Town Club. Oh, the members. 1882 to 1896. Look on here, let's see. He'd have to be here. H, I know, I can't see him, he'd have to be up there though. Oh, there he is. There, right honourable. What about Bonato? Would he be there? Oh, let's see. There he is. Barney. There's the Rugger Club. The Kimberley Rugger Club, 1920. You don't know who they challenged. Over 40 versus the under 40s. And it was a draw. Okay. Yes, I was applied for membership. I did, that's Monty, is it?
Yeah. Maine. I didn't know that. I didn't know he accompanied them on the Royal Tour in 1947.
Didn't know that either. I mean, but that's the same as the page that Liz has got from that visitor's book in Lady Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
In same order.
Is only Margaret who's still alive?
Is she still alive?
Is she still alive?
I don't think she thinks she died of cancer, didn't she? She was a smoker.
No. Okay.
This section. Like a stage, maybe. Well, this might be where they... Oh, this is their dining room.
Probably conferences and that. Yeah.
Maybe boardroom meetings. There's no one following us around. We're able to go where we want, how we want, when we want. This is the dining room.
Yeah, old fireplace there.
Right.
Oh, if these walls could talk.
Yep. Everything has some significance. Just look at the gardens out there. Beautifully manicured. Look at that. This is like an oasis in the rundown part of the city. Oops. Nice bit of sculpture. Look at the old light fitting. Don't know what this room might be with Oppenheimer. All right, here. Photos of the Queen. The young princesses.
Yeah. I know young Christian Smuts was the host.
There they are at the hall.
Oh, where you were just now.
She was a bit of a looker. Liz in her day, wasn't
she? Certainly was. Certainly was. All the pomp.
I wonder, did they give them any diamonds when they were here?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Maybe it was later they gave her the diamond for her crown. They gave George one, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. The colours.
Look at the old light fittings, Tony.
Yeah, I was looking at them.
You don't get them anymore.
No, you don't get stuff like that anymore. No.
I think we've seen enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
There's where the turkey comes out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Turkey Club. Oh, I hear someone coming. Quick, run away, run away.
It's massive, isn't it?
Mm.
Maybe the first rooms are on the top floor.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you go.
Dining was done.
We can get out here. You know, they used to, chairman, look at this.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
That's where you go upstairs to the reading room, or, you know, look at that. Look at that, photo, Tony. This is the outdoor porch area of the club.
You can just imagine people in the day having and sipping their teas, the servants coming through.
No, not at all. So we've come to the McGregor Museum in Kimberley, and it's just what you don't want to see when you get to a place. The gates are closed, the gates are locked. But Tony, you can tell us a bit about what this building was.
It's a beautiful building, as you can see.
It is.
And it was built in the 1870s, early 1870s,
Right.
and it started off as a sanatorium. Remember, in those days, people would escape to the country if they had any lung diseases or any illnesses.
Yeah.
So it was used as a sanatorium for quite a while. I can't give the exact year dates, but it was also a hotel. It converted into a hotel.
Yep.
And then during the siege of Kimberley, as you know, that was in the 1900s. This was the place where Cecil John Rhodes had his bedroom and his offices and everything like that. So I'm sure the Boers tried to shoot this place unsuccessfully, may I add. And then much later on, it became a convent. And if you had the opportunity to walk around the grounds, you would see the shrine. There's a shrine to Mother Mary just around the corner. And another interesting place I would love to have shown you was the Duncan Gronin Photographic Museum, where this gentleman had taken photos, black and white photos of the early diggers.
Yeah.
And it's such lovely portraits. But yeah, going to the sign, they say that they're closed due to water shortage.
Yeah.
And they got a beautiful display of the siege of Kimberley.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
So that's what we really want to see.
We're not jerking you off, people.
Yeah.
Kimberley, well, for the last 4 days has had no water, and I don't mean like the hotel we were in. I mean the town of Kimberley turned off the taps to the people. Where we were staying, they were bucketing water out of my swimming pool. I thought it was getting shallower. And
that was when you were diving into the pool at the time.
Look at that railway carriage down there.
Yeah.
You can see it. It's cool.
It's beautiful.
And then we'll have a look at that.
Got such character. You can, in my imagination, I can see the nuns walking up and down, reciting their rosary and all that.
Looks like the top floor there's falling apart a bit. They got a bit of half-assed scaffolding. But
on the top floor as well, they got all to do with the South African regiments who fought in World War I and World War II.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
That would have been interesting as well. You could spend a good 2 hours walking around, a lot of information.
So this is the McGregor Museum, folks. Next time you're in Kimberley, you might have more luck than we did, but can't be helped. I mean, this is the only place I've got to that has been closed.
This is such a pity. But yeah, put it on your tick list when you come and visit the Northern Cape.
Yeah.
Hopefully then it will be open.
All right, folks. Can't be helped. Actually, would have liked to have got into that house in Pretoria where they signed the
Melrose House.
Melrose House, but same thing with big gates like that and horrible rubbish all around. Okay, we just arrived at. Wasn't going to stop there, but since the McGregor Museum is kind of closed for today, see if I can get in and see the monument of Rhodes. Smells of urine. This is Cecil John talking to the natives. Their nice shields. He's explaining to them the benefits of colonialism. What's in it for them? Here he is, maybe at university, getting his diploma and giving his name to the. I don't know if you can see. Now he's sitting on his horse. He's facing north. He's got the map out on his lap. So he's probably thinking, all that stuff up north, I'll have me some of that. Give that to Britain. The world will be a better place if we all spoke English. We were British. Here he is, maybe in Parliament House. Alright, we'll get out of here. There's a few of your homeless folk sleeping at Cecil's feet. Little do they know Anyway, today Cecil, divisive character. They like him, or they tolerate him, or they hate him. So the Cecil display might just there we go. There we are. Cecil. There we are. What's the horse's name?
Cecil John Rhodes.
What's the horse's name?
Oh, no, that I wouldn't know. Probably some Roman god or Greek god or something. Knowing Cecil, he would have named it after something.